What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing something inspired by another awesome beta tester called Black Tesla. If you haven't checked out their channel yet, you definitely should. This will be a two-part video that is focused around a reference drive. So kind of a face-off between me and the FSD Beta to show you what I expect the vehicle to do on this Friar's challenge course versus what the vehicle actually does, which will be the next lap. So we're coming up to our first stop here. I got this pedestrian here walking a little pupper. So here he'll carry by. My goal here is to highlight, the things that I wish the beta would be able to do, like leaving that stop sign with clean acceleration without taking too long. And overall, just highlighting maybe where the system is still lacking in a lot of ways that seem simple, but have proven to be more challenging things to overcome. Coming to a stop here. I hope this guy's actually here for this next lap so we can see how the beta treats this. And I'll go ahead and widen this out since I don't need the navigation. You can kind of see what the vehicle's planning even though I'm driving as it operates in its shadow mode. Now, I agree with Black Tesla when he said it'd be cool if there was a way to set the car in a mode where it's like, all right, watch me and do what I do. Coming up to a stop here. Seems clear. I'm going to creep forward to make sure and get on it. Now this is how we should execute this left. Smooth, just minimal steering movement. And then coming down, kind of focusing on the apex of the corner. And accelerating as we come out, preparing for the left merge. Small window here, but I can execute quickly. Hop right in, carry on. Feel free to, in the comments, highlight any mistakes you guys think I make. I'm curious. I want to see what you say. I invite critique and feedback. I love it. We'll go ahead and back off a little bit, let this guy over. Traffic's a bit more dense right now than I would normally expect. It's just about 1 o'clock, 1300. The afternoon is just beginning. Now what we got to do is make our way over here into the right lane to prepare for this 8 East Hotel Circle exchange. So I've got an opportunity here. This is probably where the beta would take its chance. I'm slowing down, keeping my eyes on this Porsche to my right that wants to get over. I'm gonna let him, because just because I'm in California doesn't mean I need to drive like I'm from California. Alright, and this is about the same speed the beta ends up slowing down to through here, just showing that it's pretty normal with these exits coming up for us to cruise around 80K instead of the typical 115, 120K. And then we should just flow straight through into this exit lane with no worry about jumping over that. And then we'll be coming around here into the Hotel Circle exit, slowing down to between 50 to 60 kilometers an hour, which is a pretty good, comfortable speed, which is about what most people will go through here. Now, the beta would have a bit of a handicap if it was actually active through here because of the cars ahead of us. Would make sure it slows down versus speeding up. And the last 2 points that I'm excited to highlight, the way I should expect the beta to perform, is with the hairpin and the final double left, where in the past traditionally it's gotten over far too late. So we'll cruise around here, kind of hang into the right since we're going to be taking this exit. This is where usually the software flip-flops a few times between highway and city code. I can't really tell if we're still on the highway or getting off the highway. There we go. I imagine up here in a second it's going to flip back over to the highway code. Maybe not. Maybe it'll stay. Cool. All right. Now here comes the hairpin, where the beta usually pauses pretty hard. What we should do is flow through consistently. We have an open lane, we have priority on this side, we're not going to be cutting anybody off, so slowing down, turning, flowing straight through, just like that. And as we come up here, this is kind of the magic spot that I hope the beta gets to, and that maybe any engineers that might be watching this. The second we hit this light, turn signal on, stage, and get over. Now we're already set up for the left turn. Instead of waiting too long like where the Mustang is, we would still be not over yet, and then finally trying to get in with the Porsche right here. So this way we've staged ahead of time. And there's really no need to get into the empty lane because it's a merge. So we're just kind of chill right here. And then it will flow in. And look at this, human error. We got this Toyota decided to cut into the turn lane from the other one. Wow, we'll add that to the counter. And then we just flow around and conclude our trip. So that's lap 1 with the reference approach, thanks to the idea from Black Tesla after watching his reference drive to give you an idea of what one would expect the Beta to do versus how it actually performs. So the rest of this is pretty simple. You know, we just got this last left light turn into going into the mall where the superchargers are. So we'll go ahead and conclude the first part of the drive here and jump into the Beta, attempting the Friar's challenge. All right, guys, game time. Let's see how 6.9.2.3 handles the Friar's challenge. Can't tell yet if that trailer is still sitting in the same place. It'd be fun to see it try to get around that. A lot busier than normal through here. I mean, 3 cars in front of me. One's about to get out of here, but all right. So, I mean, just as an idea, and eventually I would love to have a decent amount of acceleration leaving stops instead of the really painfully slow kind of lingering. Random left turn signal. This is also where we kind of bailed for that left turn on the very first impressions video. Yep, and the trailer's still there. Cool. So we can see how it handles that. Given that it's right after a stop. Wonder if it'll make it bail left or go straight. We'll see. Kind of a coin toss. Ha! Coin toss. But yeah, I'm expecting eventually to have decent acceleration when leaving stop signs, as well as just overall finesse improvements. Alright, we are planning around. We're clear. Very smooth. And quickly getting back on its side of the road. Very well. So coming through here, I don't want to see too much movement in the yoke when we're making this left turn. It'd be awesome for it to find its ideal angle of entry and just hold to it. We are really quite far left right here. Okay, you caught yourself. Good job. So we're a little jittery as we're coming up. You know, I think for fun, what I'll have for both videos is a timer running from the start of each video around the same point to see how much time is added when the beta is doing this. All right, there we go, coming through. I mean, of course, you can't really control the fact that you've got stoplights and such getting in the way. Now, it's pretty normal that the beta will sort of hang to the right as it stages for this left turn. Open speculation as to why, whether it's trying to get a better visibility or follow a more preferred travel path, or, you know, however it's planning. But I've always noticed that it kind of comes right first and then dives in versus just cutting in. Well, let's see if we can hit this with any sort of finesse. Oi, coming to a stop. Now we get a lot of traffic kind of getting in the way here. It's not happy. What a nightmare. Yeah, I'm gonna take over. This is a bust. There's just too much shit going on with all these humans right here. All right, well, we will circle around and try again. All right, here we go for attempt number 2. Hopefully this time we make it through that left turn. I mean, there was a massive increase in the amount of traffic driving through there during that time. Not necessarily an excuse for the beta, but as you saw with my drive, just, you know, 10 minutes before that, there was pretty much nobody there blocking my left. All right, we got a person to the left. Subaru needs to chill. Good job. And we're carrying through. Got one more stop. Looks like the truck and trailer have gotten out of the way, but hey, we've already gotten the use out of them and seen the car plan around that obstacle. So we're good there. Now I just want to complete the course. It just goes to show that this still remains to be a very difficult task for the beta. We got a pedestrian crossing, so we are detecting that and holding. Human error, they didn't stop. That guy did. Alright, beta, come on. Let's go, Mew. See, we're lingering far too long. She's way out of our path. We're coming up on our right just before we try to enter the 163. Wait, come on, you need to creep or something so you can see what's happening. All right, we're clear. Let's go. All right, we just gotta wait for this last vehicle. We're still planning a good route into this turn. Commit to it. Not too bad, not too bad. Going way too wide here. Good correction. All right, now let's maintain our winning streak on this merge. Also pending human involvement. This Mazda won't give us any space. We're slowing down a lot, all the way down. I'm not gonna let it do that, so we're gonna circle back around for attempt number 3, because the traffic is far too dense right now. Make sure I report that as well. I reported the first one too, whether I showed that in the video or not. I did report it. But yeah, too much traffic this time around to allow the system to linger and sit. I don't know, I mean, I'm looking at like rush hour level traffic right now at 1 in the afternoon, which is really bizarre. But at the same time, you know, the system needs to be able to perform and handle these types of situations. So I will see you guys at the start of attempt number 3. Okay, we're back to the starting point for attempt 3. Engaging. All right, Mew, I believe in you, buddy. Let's get this. All right, we are coming around. So I'm torn on my feelings with that 163 merge, because that was a level, or a window rather, of time that I pretty much faced in my first drive through today, the reference drive with me in control. Got a pedestrian on a bike, targeted in blue, solid. And you know, there was that one case where the beta slowed down and I saw that we had plenty of room behind us and the person behind us was in the same boat. Sorry, plenty of room on the highway behind us, and the person directly behind us was in the same boat. And the vehicle did well and went off, so we saw that it could. That doesn't mean that every time it gets in that situation that I'm gonna let it do that and cause congestion, especially in that case. So that's why I took over and decided to just go for another clean lap. So we are lingering far too long. We already know it's clear. We need to go. Case to be made though, people not paying attention on running through a stop sign. You know, there are arguments to be made about why it's good that the beta is slow leaving the stop sign, but I guess I'm getting petty in that I want it to just get on with it. All right, coming into our right here, and still, man, this traffic. Seeing this many people on these streets right now, I mean, they're like 3 hours early compared to when rush hour usually kicks off. All right, you got a clearance, you gotta go. Come on, buddy, get it. I don't want to hit the throttle and interrupt your planning. Perfect. Okay, we're open. Come on, we had our time, we had our chance, but now this Honda's gonna slow us down. I gotta take over. Jesus! All right. I didn't like how far into the oncoming lane that was, so I think you guys know what's coming next. All right. How does it go? 4th time's a charm? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Oh man, what a day. Coming up to our first stop. Good hold. You know, wait for this Prius, who's taking too long. Now we've started to move, we're correcting, good. One more stop before our seemingly impossible 163 entrance today. This will probably go down as the worst attempts at the Friar's challenge. I mean, we're on attempt number 4 for lap 1 of what could be a 3-lap gauntlet. Need I say more? All right. And very slowly leaving the stop sign. Now let's see if we can just get on the 163 to continue on with the course, to have something to compare to the reference drive. This is good though. This is science. This is testing, experimenting, trying to figure out the limitations. We're clear. Go, go, go. Lingering too long. We've got some traffic stopped here. Hopefully just far enough that we should carry straight into this turn. So let's get it. Come on, Mew. Hit this corner. You're gonna bail. Damn it. Oh, that's so bad. That was so bad. It's completely lost its ability to take that corner today. Oh, man. We're gonna try to carry on straight from here, just so we can try to move along to the rest of the Friar's challenge. So, for now, we've completely failed to get onto the 163 properly. 4 times. So, we'll see how this goes. I mean, we're gonna be heading straight in to the right on this corner. Never really come in from this angle, so it'll be cool to see how it handles it. And hopefully we still get on the 163. This time around, if it's gonna fail, I'm gonna get us onto the 163 either way, so we can get along with the video and compare the latter portions of the drive. If anything, this is really showing the separation from my skill level and currently 10.69.2.3's skill level with this particular course. Very slow off the start. It's not very convenient for other drivers. Okay, what the heck? I had to give it throttle there. I'm giving it throttle again. Okay, now let's get in here. I want to go ahead and report that instance. Terribly slow through here. Okay, let's get it. Grab the 163, Mew. You got some space between you and this Genesis. Go, go, go. Beautiful. I'm glad that I didn't have to get involved there. Important to remember, this is not indicative of day-to-day driving. Again, this is not indicative of day-to-day driving. This is a very hard route. Extremely hard. If you guys have followed me for a while, you know this. If not, go into the Challenge Series playlist as homework and go all the way back to the first Friar's Challenge on 10.5. Look how long ago that was. And watch how bad it does. From 10.5 to 10.6, 10.8.1, 10.10. 10.11.2 is when it finally started to show some promise on this course. And it still remains the most challenging thing I've really put it through. So, again, not indicative of day-to-day performance. There's a lot of people that doesn't really register with. They look at this as just, oh no, the system just can't do anything right. It's not the case here. All right, we are slowing down below 80K, so that's quite a bit. Let's see if we can get this exit right. Nope. Reporting that before we go on. We're re-engaged. Hopefully we don't speed through Hotel Circle. Tesla up there is getting over, so we've got nobody in front of us, but we are showing good deceleration. Now we're accelerating. We're coming in a little fast, but it feels okay. I know you're beeping at me. All right, cool. I mean, that was faster than would be comfortable for customers or passengers, but yeah, I'm pretty in tune with Mew and his capabilities or his behaviors, so that felt fine to me. I also come from a history of building and tracking cars on racetracks and stuff, so coming through a corner a little hot, it's nothing new to me. We're accelerating a bit much there. Okay, good correction. Cruising through here. All right, this hairpin, we got 2 buses in front of us. So let's see how it handles this. So in the reference drive, you saw how even with that Mustang coming along, I was able to smoothly go through without impeding him and continue into my lane, keeping traffic moving, which is ideal. Buses makes a little bit more sense because when they're making this turn, they're gonna get a little bit into that other lane. So it's good to make sure it's clear. So Mew's kind of getting a bit of a handicap here, but even this bus is gonna continue through without stopping. Now we need to do the same. We are totally clear and it can see that. And we are stopping. I'm gonna give it throttle. There we go. I'm gonna report that back. I may seem strict there. Yeah, it's kind of the point. It needs to continue through. Now this, I know it's gonna get over very late. It's never gotten over very early, but it needs to start getting over now. But it's gonna wait until we're about where that Prius is right now. And that's unfortunate because it's very long and we don't have anyone to the left, so we'll be okay. Now it's gonna get over. And let's see how smooth it is. Oh yeah, not smooth at all. We'll report that little shimmy back. Oh, we're getting over mid lane. Not good. That's not good. That just pulled a human error, just like the 2 in the 1 video back to back that got over mid-turn. Whew, man, what an aggravating experience. But that comes with being a tester. You know, it's aggravating in the sense that I have seen it perform so much better in the past, and rather consistently, especially on 10.11.2, my poster child of success. 10.11.2 was amazing in its finesse and capabilities through so many things. Even though now the system can do things that 10.11.2 couldn't do, there's such a detachment in my experience with 10.11.2 versus 10.6.9.2.3. So, looking forward to future iterations, and definitely ready for a full merge of the software. I think now I'm gonna go ahead and take over the end of this, and we're gonna go have some fun on Coronado and get in the next unguided adventure. Now that I'm uploading in 4K, this is gonna take a few hours to get edited and posted up, so this might hit today, more likely tomorrow around midday. And then you guys can look forward to seeing the next unguided adventure likely Saturday. And then Monday comes something exciting, at least to me and all of my fellow data nerds. It has been far too long, nearly 6 months, but on Monday, the RoboTaxi Report makes a reappearance with episode 12, catching up on everything since the last report, and finally showing the actual objective numbers behind everything that I've seen and done and recorded. And at the end of that video, I'll even show all the journals and all the stuff I've collected to show, you know, my thought process and how I keep track of this stuff. So I'm really excited to finally have all that data caught up. I can't wait for it. So I will catch you guys in the next video.